Let's talk about payroll, salary management. So with payroll to manage salary of staff, this is part of the accounting module of this that we are going to explain after this. So before anything accounting, we have to define the payroll, salary grades. In any company, school, organization, there are people who have the highest salary, those who are midway, those who are below, category A, category B, category C. We click on add here, we can create a salary. We call it category A. Category A, those who have the highest salary. Maybe the basic salary is 300,000. It means this is normally the salary you are paying to those at category A, but added to that, you are still adding something to it. Maybe you are adding 20,000 francs to assist them in their house rent. You are still adding maybe 10,000 francs. This is what is it I'm adding 10,000 francs to assist them in transport. So you see that the amount is increasing. You have added extra 30,000 francs to it. Medical allowance, maybe you are still adding 15,000 francs. You see that now the person has left from 300 to 345. These are allowances. Overtime hourly rates. Now, before explaining this, hourly rates, it means you are paying per hour. If at all, these people, if you have assigned somebody on an hourly salary, because for monthly salary you are going to pay this. For monthly salary you are going to pay this amount per month to the user. What if it is not up to a month? What if this person has worked just for like 2 days, 1 week? You want to pay just for the number of hours he has worked for. So if somebody comes to you and say, please, I'm going for holidays, or it depends on the company, it might not be a school, it can be any type of business. Instead, maybe you are paying the person might be 2 times, or let's say per month, but the person has worked for just 2 weeks. You say, okay, I will just calculate how many hours do you work in a day. If in a day is 5 hours, and the person has worked for 7 days, you just take 7 times 5. Okay, if the person has worked for 7 days and a day is 5 hours, you take 7 times 5 will give you 35. So it means you will take 35 times the amount you are paying per hour. So you will know how you calculate it. So you can say, okay, in a month, how many hours do I have in a month? So you take 24 times 30. 24 times 30 will give you all of these amounts. So normally you divide 345 by 24. So let me just say I will take 345,000 divided by 24. It means here I am getting the salary that I'm paying per day. This is what I am paying per day. This is what I am paying per day. And this per day is 24 hours. So to have the number of hours I'm going to pay, I have to divide this by 24. So it means I have to pay about 600 francs per hour. That is it. So that it should still match. It should match around this figure. So just try to play the video again many times, you understand what I've done. So once I have that too, we can still come to here overtime hourly rates. If somebody goes above 5 hours, if in a day somebody has worked for 5 hours, and at times too, maybe they can come on Saturdays, they can come on Sundays. So you calculate the extra hours. So you can say hourly rate. If the hourly rate here was 600 francs per hour for the normal working days, business days, yeah, maybe you can pay extra. Maybe here can be 700 francs. So that is what it means. For some other reason, security, whatever, you can put some other funds allocated to them. Might be 100. This will not even change. So that will be subtracted from their salary. It will not be good. So that is instead subtracted from the salary. This one can be a tax, maybe the government tax and the rest. So if I should take, I will remove 1,000 francs from there. So your amount will leave from 345, it will now go to 344. So this is going to subtract it. Here too as well, you can select so many of them as well. I will show you where to create this. These are deductions. You can subtract so many things from salary. We have different taxes that are being removed from salary. We have government tax if it's in Cameroon. We have national employment fund, insurance, and the rest. There are so many things that can be deducted from the salary. So when you choose them, they can be reduced from the salary. So you can choose you can choose to remove 2% from the salary. If you are removing 2%, you see that it has reduced here 337. Here I have put it back to that. It comes back to what it wants. If I put here 2,000 francs, it becomes 342. If I put here 2%, it reduces automatically. This is how you do deductions. So I have removed 2%. I have applied a deduction to it. So I'll take submit. So when I take submit, I'll see that I have created a category A. 300,000 francs, base salary, hourly rate that, gross salary 345, net salary this. I can view. I will see everything about it. Total allowance, so many things. That. So that is how you create that. We'll go back. We have defined the salary grade. We'll go to salary deductions. That is what I applied. That it had to remove 2%. So here there is 2%, there is 1%, there is that. So I can click on add here. If I click on add, I will say other reductions. Other reductions. I can remove a fixed amount. Fixed amount means I put a fixed amount. It can be 20,000 francs off. This amount will be removed from the salary automatically. So I will take saved. So if I choose that amount, it will be removed from the salary. That is a fixed amount. I can put extra deductions. I can put a percentage. It can be 3%. Just put 3 and I put everybody. I take save. So now once you're not creating salary grades, you can choose, you can assign any of these deductions to them. So that is that for payroll. Then we'll continue again to the last button. We have now the salary payment, where you can actually pay salary now to your employees, to your teacher. So you will select you are paying to an employee or a teacher. Employee is a staff, somebody who does not teach. It can be the accountant, it can be the director. So if you are doing by teacher, let's say employee, we are paying salary to an employee, we select the payments person, the person that we are paying, we take fine. So if there are so many of them, you will see them here, you will just choose. His salary grade is A. So it will just give you the salary grade normally is 000. Total salary to earn is 60,000, depending on this is what was assigned to him. So depending on what you assign, you will see everything there. So what you have to do is that once it is done, if there are some overtime, like I was explaining to you, if he spent some extra time in school, on Saturday he was there, on Sunday he was there, you have already defined your overtime as 700. Maybe look at the amount here. This is 60,000. Let's say he spent some extra 4 hours in school on Saturday. These 4 hours in school on Saturday. So this 4 overtime 4. We have 60,000 here. So overtime is 4, and our overtime hourly rate here first of all is 0. It was not defined. That is what will make us whatever we put here will not work. So let's go back. Let's go back to this salary grade A. We go to payroll salary grades. Let's go to A. Salary grade A. Grade A. We edit. These ones were not well created. It was just being tested. So when you go here, we come to overtime hourly rates. Here we can put 700. If we put 700 here, yes, hourly rate is 700. With overtime hourly rate here is 700. Then hourly rate here, let me put 7. No, yeah, let's put 600 here like the other one. The overtime here is 700. Then we'll save. Then we'll update. It will make things easier. Then we'll go back now to salary payment. We choose to pay salary. We'll go to salary payment. We click on the user that we're paying employee. We select the user that we're paying. We take fine. If he was in school on Saturday, which is not a normal working day, that is an overtime hour. So maybe he spent 4 hours on Saturday. You put 4 hours here. If you put 4 hours here, his salary has left from 60,000 and 2,800 has been added. If he spent by 6 hours, 4,200 has been added. That is just the idea. So this is the overtime. That if there is a bonus that you want to give this person, maybe extra hard work, this and this, this and this, this and this, you can put some 2,000 francs here. You see that 2,000 francs has been added here. So sorry, let me put 0 here. It comes back to this is 64,200. Let's put a bonus of maybe this is 64. Let's put 4,000 extra. It becomes 68. This extra bonus. If there's any penalty, at times they can reduce somebody's salary. Like penalty, maybe we have to remove 10,000. That is 10,000 francs reduced. So total deduction, that's total allowance month. Let's put we choose the dates. We are paying for this month. The payment method is cash. Expenditure is salary. So if there's any note to put, we take submit. So we submit. So what we submit, out of 68,000 that he had, he was to be paid 68,200. Now he's not going to receive but 55,000, that because we had his salary was subtracted from punishment. So if we view here, if we view this penalty, 10,000 francs was removed as penalty. This is the pay slip of your employee. So this pay slip can further be redesigned. It can be customized to your liking. So total deductions will all appear there. So these are deductions. Everything is there. Transport allowance. So once that is done, we can go now and check the salary history. Salary history at the bottom here to see employee. This we check the salary history. We'll see how much you were paid, when were they paid. So we'll see this person was paid on this month, monthly, this and this. We can view. Okay, this is the salary history. Everything will be there. So that is that about payroll.